bringing you the hottest takes, the latest scores, and the most electrifying moments in the world of sports. Don't miss out on the action. Tune in and turn up the intensity.
Alright, gang, here we go. Super League by another name fumes fans as UEFA confirm new Champions League format that is ruining football. Excuse me. All right, here we go. UEFA's new Champions League format has been slammed by fans for ruining football. European football's governing body has confirmed the new layout for the Champions League, Europa League, and the conference. The changes are set to come into effect from the start of next season. UEFA's Premier League competition will extend to 36 teams from 32 for the 2024-25 season. However, fans are unconvinced by the changes and have even compared the new format to the failed European Super League. That is, one angry supporter wrote on X, Super League by another name. So you just took his tweet and made it your headline, yeah? Another added, they're ruining the beautiful game. A third fan also confirms it. So it's the Super League in disguise. Meanwhile, one more added, basically the Super League. The new system will see 36 teams playing in the main part of all three competitions. Well, instead of 8 groups of 4 in the initial phase, there will be a new league format. Each club will play 8 games each. Did I say that right? Each club will play 8 matches in the opening phase against seeded opposition in the system designed to ensure that teams play opponents of similar difficulty. The format will be mirrored across all 3 competitions except for 6 matches instead of 8 in the Conference League. The top 8 teams in the final table will automatically go through to the last 16 where they will be joined by the 8 playoff winners of ties between the sides placed 9th to 24 in the table. Despite there being just 8 matches in the opening phase, European matches will be spread over 10-week slots. The Europa League and Conference will each have a week when matches can be played across Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays as the standalone competition being played. 2024-25 Champions League will also see the first implication of 2 additional qualifying spots. They are to be awarded to the nation that are top of the country's coefficient chart each season. That is a table based on the results of the nation's teams in all 3 European competitions. The total points earned by every nation's clubs with bonus points from reaching certain stages plus match-related points are divided by the number of sides in the European competition. That sounds long-winded and a joke thing, bruv. Tell you that now. That's my opinion. That sounds long. And it does sound like they're trying to ting. It sounds like they're trying to take the Super League people them. They're trying to take the Super League people them's idea and bring the format, forget the whole idea, just bring the format to the Champions League. Bing, bang, bosh, because we've already got the Champions League. So what's the point of having the Super League? But the problem is the Super League will be a Champions League for real because they only want the top people. You know what I'm saying? They only want the top people to come and play in this league. Whereas the Champions League, you're on some jolting. You know what I mean? You're on some top 5 can enter. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Even as a gooner, and yes, 4th place is nice to get you into Champions League, but it really shouldn't. If I'm honest, you know what I'm saying? If I'm honest, it should be the Champions League should be the winners of every league, done. Not 2nd place, the winners, done. Then it's the Champions League. You get me? It's like the club cup thing is the real Champions League. It's not the club cup thing, not the winners. That's what I'm saying. They're naming competitions of what they're not. You get me? The Europa League and the Conference League are well named. The Champions League needs to be renamed. It needs to be renamed. It should be called the Super League because that's what it is. Especially with this new format, you actually got a league. I don't know if I like this. It don't matter. I'll tell you that now, it don't matter. Just like when fans and supporters moan about owners and get out of our club, that shit don't work. So you being upset don't matter, but you can still voice your opinion, but it don't matter. I'll tell you that now, it don't matter. I don't like this format. I think it's long-winded. You know what I'm saying? Another just messing around. Why? There was no need. But I think that the only need is the Super League. So I think they stole their format. So when the Super League try and come, they'll be like, but we already have this. We have this exact same thing. It's called the Champions League. Why would we need that? I'm telling you, they stole their man's idea. I'm telling you, they had to have. They stole their idea, and that's what they're running with now. It's a joke thing. It's a joke thing. The Champions League shouldn't be. You don't need to revamp it. You don't need to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? How it was fine. Groups into the knockout stages, done. Headed to the final. No complication. Now you want leagues. First 8 go through, and then from 9 down to 24, they have another playoff, or they have something, and then the winners from that get to. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just farting around. And if I'm honest, I only realized a few weeks ago that the Women's Super League, not the Women's Super League, sorry, not the WSL, the bloody one of the cups. It's not. I don't think it's the FA Cup. I think it's the Continental Cup. They got some jolting kind of format they're dealing with there, bruv. You know what I mean? They have it. This is what they have. It's a table, and from the table you go into knockout stages and then head to the final. Jolting, man. Just play the football, man. You know what I mean? Just play the football. It's kind of like what's it called? The away goal. I think taking the away goal has made the first leg a little bit. It's made the first legs in the Champions League a bit. You know what I'm saying? As long as we keep it no more than 2-0, like lose no more than 2-0 when we get home, we can smash in goals. So it's always going to be the second leg that it gets cooking, unless the first leg someone can spank someone 5-6, and then it's problems to go home. You get me? There's problems. And then the other team, what they got to do is just sharp shot. You get me? Or keep the ball. But let me know what you guys think about this new format. I really want to know what everyone's view is. So please tell me down below in the comments what it is for you. For you. Yeah? All right. We're going to be back and we're going to talk about Paul Tierney being dropped because he dropped the ball himself. Let's go.
5 Hour Jungle is another place. 587 TV, other lick. Yeah, real TV, reality TV. 587 bar level. 5 Hour Jungle is here. Godfather. See it there? 1.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.